Zay Flowers, the rookie. Hey, they found a first-round draft pick who works at wide receiver.
Yeah.
Zay's a good player. Obviously, I mean, he was in tears yesterday. Take us into what the emotions must be. You're a young man on the big stage for the first time, and it doesn't go your way with that tough play, that fumble.
To be honest with you, like I felt for him, but then being around him, kind of getting to know him a little bit, you can't never, like, he's hard on himself.
Yep.
So that's what you see. But he's going to be 20 times better next year because of this. I think the taunting was kind of, you know, that's a toss-up, right?
Right.
He's a
Agreed.
really passionate guy.
Yeah. You've
You've seen worse.
Yes.
And sometimes the referees, I think, like I said, you got to hold that flag. It's the AFC Championship.
Yeah.
He's not out there. They ain't sending threats to nobody. This is more, I'm passionate of who I am. He's been making plays like that all year. He's home. He should have been allowed to do that. So I don't like that call. As far as a guy going to make a play, I would encourage him to do that 20 times over. Keep doing that, because you can't get to the end zone and start pity-patting. The guy made a great play. That's all it comes down to. This is not a Zay Flowers issue. He's hard on himself, as he's supposed to be. He's a pro. I'm looking forward to more of Zay next year.
Yeah, Zay is beloved in this town at WJZ. He's part of our team, and of course the fans love him too. He's been getting a lot of reinforcement and phone calls to lift him up. He talked about that in the locker room during cleanup today.
It's just a moment, you know. It's going to make or break you, and I don't plan on letting it break me. It's just how you go about it. You got to go about it. And I feel like the way I'm going to go about it is I'm going to come back better. I feel like I got another step. I feel like I'll be one of the best receivers in this league. And I'm not going to let one moment define me. So I'm going to just use that and use it as a slingshot.
Use it as a slingshot. Hey, this wide receiver group, which they built, it's probably going to look different next year. Do you think Odell Beckham Jr. is back?
I hope. I really do hope he does come back. I think he was great. Every reason for a guy like Zay Flowers. Like, you get to see a guy, his work ethic, and you just get that experience. Like, Odell is a great veteran, and I hear nothing but good things about him. And one thing I love about Zay Flowers, I think that after a tough game like that, he faced the media.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't run. If that says anything, Baltimore, he didn't run. He got asked all the tough questions, and he answered them with his chin up, head held high. That's something that, through all aspects of sports, I'm showing that to my son, because it's not going to be okay all the time in sports. That's sports for you. But when you have to face the media as a responsibility, he did that with his chin up high. You know, kudos to Zay. He's been doing it all year for us, and he's an example, you know, not just for the Ravens. He's an example for the whole NFL, the whole football community across the world should take that and look at what he turned that into. He faced it.
Well said, Ray Rice. All right, Rick and Alex, back to you guys in the studio.
I'm really glad Ray said that, because that's so true. You go in those locker rooms, and sometimes after a big play like that doesn't go your way, guys hit the showers and duck out before the media even gets in the locker room. So shout out to Zay for standing there.
And let's not forget Zay, one of the few, I can think of one other off the top of my head, and that would be Lamar, offensive players who stepped up yesterday and made the most of their situation.
Absolutely.
So I know we had a couple of big penalties, a couple of big things, but you know what? That guy balled out, and they needed somebody to step up yesterday, and he did that.